Howdy do, sports fans. This is Leo Cloutier with Malice to It, and we're here at Fenway Park in Boston tonight. It's indeed a pleasure to have as our guest one of the top sluggers in Major League Baseball for a number of years. Now a TV sportscaster with the Minnesota Twins. I'd like to welcome to our show Harmon Killebrew. Welcome, Harmon.
Leo, nice to see you. How's everything in New Hampshire?
Very good, Harmon. And how's everything in Minnesota?
Okay, I'm spending most of my time now in Oregon, actually. Been commuting, doing the TV telecast for the Twins, and actually more at home now than I've ever been my entire life.
I wouldn't doubt that. You know, I saw you coming off first base, or rather third base yesterday. You were speaking with someone, and you were in civilian clothes, and golly, I couldn't place you.
Well, of course, can't recognize some of the players sometimes out of uniform.
You wore that number 3 so famously for so long that it was unbelievable to see you without a uniform. How many years? Over 16 years?
Well, I actually played 19 and a half in the major leagues, 22 years playing professionally. I lacked actually only 100 days of playing 20 years as a player in the major leagues, and I would have liked to have gotten that, but close, but didn't make it.
You're one of the few who's hit over 500 home runs.
Well, yes, of course, pretty fast company. Frank Robinson is ahead of me. I ended up hitting 573. 573, that's a lot of homers. Well, it really is, and you know, as I look back over my career, it's hard to believe that I actually did hit that number of home runs. I remember when I first came up to the major leagues, I was really just happy to be there and never thought anything about hitting that many.
I know that you've been called a blacksmith before that because the manner in which you slugged the ball, but you never were a blacksmith, were you?
No, I'm from a small town in Idaho. Grew up there, and of course, a farming community, but really I was from in the city and really didn't work too much on the farm.
You terrorized many a pitcher in your days.
Well, I guess I was lucky. I was just thankful that I was able to play as long as I did, because I did have a lot of serious injuries over the years, and you know, players do have injuries, and I just felt that with the injuries that I had, a couple of them could have put me out of commission permanently, but fortunately I was able to play. You
never missed too many days as a result of injuries?
Well, of course, the All-Star game coming up, I had one serious injury in the All-Star game in 1968 in Houston in the Astrodome. I completely ruptured the hamstring muscle in my left leg, and from that point on missed the entire season that year. Then in 1965, the year we won the pennant in Minnesota, I dislocated my left elbow in a play at first base, and was out of the lineup from mid-season to the end of the year there, and did play in the World Series. So I've had a couple injuries, but fortunately nothing permanent.
Harmon, it's been a pleasure seeing you here today as always, and I want to take this occasion to wish you worlds of luck in your new field of endeavor television, and may we see you around often.
Thanks, Leo. Tell everybody in New Hampshire hello for me.
Anyway, thank you very much, Harmon. This was an interview with Harmon Killebrew, the former slugger of the Minnesota Twins, now a sportscaster with the Twins. This brings us to the end of With Malice to It, and for today, until tomorrow at the same time from Fenway Park, Leo Cloutier, good day.
To learn more about Leo Cloutier's sports world, go to leocloutier.com. Leo Cloutier is brought to you by Poster Fix, where we bring your vintage posters back to life.